We are dealing with one of the highest rates of obesity and being overweight, not only in the US, but all around the world. We're seeing that 60% of Americans are considered to be overweight. That is, they have a BMI higher than 25. The normal range for BMI is between 20 to 25, so that's the goal that we want our patients to attain in order to have proper health. So what is going on? Why do we have this epidemic? How did this come about? The huge change and the drastic change in our nutrition that we've had in the last 50 years has led to this problem with obesity that we're seeing nowadays. We're a higher consumption of processed foods, highly processed foods, processed oils, hydrogenated oils. Our metabolism is not able to break them down. We're having a much higher consumption of pesticides. The toxicity in the environment is saturating our cells that we're not able to metabolize and detoxify, is slowing down our metabolism. We're eating much more amounts of sugar. Back in the days, 50 years ago, we came up with the theory that eating fat was terrible for the body, and therefore we start to see this epidemic of let's go in a low-fat diet, which led to the consumption of high fructose corn syrup. So high fructose corn syrup has entered our food supply and it has destroyed our metabolism. We're eating high sugars, we're eating fake sugars, we're consuming Splenda, we're consuming aspartame, we're consuming something that is foreign to our systems and congesting our livers, congesting the metabolism. The body is not used to breaking down all these toxic foods, and the result is that we have a dysfunction of their metabolism, dysfunction of immune system, dysfunction of hormones, and we end up with this epidemic of being overweight. I see obesity and patients being overweight in my clinic very commonly. Is one of the most common concerns that drives patients in. It's a big aspect to our health, not just because it impacts our self-esteem. It can lead to depression, it can lead to anxiety, we can become very dissatisfied with ourselves, but it also leads to a lot of health dysfunction, cardiovascular problems. Your risk for having strokes is much higher, for clotting. The lifespan is reduced when you carry excess weight. Joints, we start to see a lot of arthritis settling in. Patients can't move anymore. They're inflamed. We see inflammatory conditions. We see the brain slowing down and a whole array of dysfunction. Often when we can help you lose your weight, I find that my patients start to come back into alignment. Your system knows how to reconnect. The body is this beautiful machine of perfect balance that knows its homeostasis and knows how to get back there once the weight has been released. So I focus greatly on helping you release your weight. Very important to understand. And what do we do? So how can you navigate this? We hear, try this diet, do this exercise. It's very confusing for many of us. What is the right thing to do? I find that doing unique, individualized testing for you is the answer. Let's check your hormones. Let's check your DNA to see how you should be losing weight. Let's check your food allergies, your vitamin deficiencies, and figure out what's the best regimen for you. I am here to support you. I'm here to be your partner in health and help you walk this path in your life to help you release the weight that is holding you back from living a full life.